Hello guys, this is JJ. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will review movie Machine Gun Preacher. Yeah, it's an old movie. I already saw this movie years ago, but I think this movie become relevant again these days, so I rewatched it recently. If you are in social networks like Facebook or Instagram, I'm pretty sure you have heard there is a big crisis in Republic of Sudan. I'm not sure what exactly going on, but apparently there has been protests about military regime in Sudan. A lot of Sudanese people are hurt and died during protests. So it is very important to spread this news to whole world internationally. So that's the reason I'm going to review this movie. So there is Sam Childers. He used to be a drug addict and alcoholic. One day he accidentally kills someone and feels great guilty. So with help of his family, he converts to Christianity. But it turns out that person is not killed. With great relief, he determines to work for the God. One day, he hears a sermon of a missionary, so he decided to help Africa. From there, he witnessed the horrors of the civil war in South Sudan and North Uganda. Because of Joseph Kony and his Lord's Resistance Army (LRA), there are too many bloodshed and massacres, and a lot of children are killed, raped, and forced to join the rebels. To help them, he plans to make his church, raises funds to build orphanages for orphans in Sudan, and support Sudan People's Liberation Army (SPLA). However, after experiencing too many hopeless events, he becomes hateful, aggressive, and vengeful. Thankfully, an orphan who loses his family during war comes to him and comforts him with a wise word. After that, he reforms himself and fights for the children of Sudan. This movie is very good. As a Christian, I have witnessed this kind of story all the time. There have been many people who used to be scumbags and turn into good people by accepting Christianity. It is one of the most used recipes for dramatic plot. For example, it is truly disheartening to see Sam is gradually corrupted by hatred and vengeance, and start to hurt his family, his friends, co-workers, comrades, and even children who he swears to protect. But it also makes me ease to see him recovering from bad emotions and restart what he's supposed to do. Whatever there is a corruption of characters in the movies or any kind of media, you know the thing's not gonna well in most of the time. And it's so satisfying that the characters recover from corruption. It is a good movie with dramatic characters and plot for sure. Now, as you guys already know, Sam Childers, the machine gun preacher, is a real person. He is still fighting for protecting Sudanese kids. Can you imagine a preacher who is supposed to spread God's words and say people is shooting machine guns and killing people? That's how Sudan was really terrible and horrible. Of course, he's been in Republic of South Sudan, which is now a legitimately separated country from Republic of Sudan, so it might be not completely related to current Sudanese crisis in 2019. Nevertheless, it is important to know there is a person who planted a seed of wheat for helping people in Sudan. It just makes me hurt to see that the effort of these volunteers seem very fruitless at all. In addition, what the heck is with that red-haired woman? She basically comes to Sam and did nothing but curses him. Yeah, she legitimately curses him right before his face in the movie.
They talk about you in the camps, the children. They say there is a white preacher who hunts the LRA. This place does not need more guns, Mr. Childers.
I'm just trying to help these people. Same as you.
Don't delude yourself. You're a mercenary, not a humanitarian.
I got 200 kids who are gonna sleep safe tonight. Right or wrong, that's all the reason I need.
That's how it always starts. With people thinking that they're killing for the right reasons.
Why don't you fight the evil in this place your way and let me fight it mine?
They say you're doing good, that you have special powers. You're protected by angels and can't be killed by bullets. They said the same thing about Coney in the beginning, too.
Lady, I totally understand what your message is. However, not only you don't appreciate his hard efforts, but you also condemn him as a person like Joseph Cooney. Jesus Christ, man. What kind of jerk are you? I mean, sure, Sam temporarily becomes almost like a Joseph Cooney, but you don't have to insult and discourage a hardworking man like that. What the actual F is wrong with you?
We've only got medical supplies or non-military.
Sorry, I always find her so irritating as hell. In conclusion, the crisis in Sudan reminds me this movie, and it is still a good movie after all these years. It is a well-structured war drama movie, and thanks for people who spread the news on Stan in social networks. Honestly, I wouldn't even know this happened if I didn't use them. I will also spread message for telling the tragedy in Republic of Sudan. Anyway, I will rate this movie 4.5 out of 5. Thank you guys for watching. I know this review is slightly different from the other. Like I said, I suddenly watched and reviewed this movie for spreading the word. Please share this movie if you like to, and comment down below what's your opinion about this movie. Or you can ask me what movie should I review. I'm always accepting your request. However, I already decided what to do in next review, which is highly related to this video. So subscribe to my channel if you want to know. Alright, see you next time. Bye.